Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Outer Space Tarot. We're just going to do your reading for the next 7 days. Do keep in mind that this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're seeing it, you can apply it to your current timeline. Virgo, when I was meditating on your energy, I started craving a soda. So some of you might really like to drink soda. I was craving a Diet Coke, which I am a Diet Coke addict, so maybe you are as well, okay? Then I also got this energy of you feeling that something is not fulfilling anymore, maybe something that you really wanted. I feel like you might be bored with it or maybe just unimpressed. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you're kind of detaching from a situation, but without further ado, let's go ahead and grab a few tea leaves here. What is going on for my lovely and handsome Virgos? So we have bouquet compliments from an admirer. Nice. So somebody might be looking your way, Virgo. Somebody can really look up to you. You might be kind of tall. Um, or they could be tall, okay? But yeah, let's see what else for Virgo. Then we also have happiness. Nice. So there could be a lot of happiness that's coming in for you, Virgo, if you guys haven't felt super happy lately, okay? But what else do we have here for Virgo? One more shuffle. So we also have broom, new home, new attitude. Okay, I feel like I get this card for you often for some reason, Virgo. So yeah, I feel like there's something here that's new. You're entering a new phase of your life right now, Virgo. Okay, there could be some old energy clearing out. Maybe that's the energy that you're not really being fulfilled by anymore. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, we have shark, take care, or there will be a material loss. Okay, so there could be something about finances on your mind at this time, Virgo. Okay, with that being the shadow energy, I kind of am getting that it doesn't mean that there will be a financial loss, but it just could be on your mind. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the tarot. We'll take a look at the overall energy, the unexpected, as well as the possible outcome. Okay. And as soon as I split the deck here, I have the Three of Swords and I have the Four of Swords. Interesting. So, see, there was something here, Virgo, with the Three of Swords to where something might have hurt you or betrayed you, okay? Now, with the Four of Swords energy, you're kind of recovering from that. You're detaching from it. You're like, you know what? It's okay. I don't, really need this anymore. So, yeah, I just feel like once again, I mean, this could be like an ex or something like that to where you're like, yeah, I really don't need this energy anymore. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the overall energy here. What is the overall energy for Virgo? Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles here. This is Taurus energy. So Virgo, there's something here that could that you might be building on that you want to make very stable. Now, as you can see here, the Knight of Pentacles, he does look like he's making an offer. So there could be somebody, this admirer, who's making you some type of offer this week. They're letting it be known that they are interested in you. Okay, but let's go ahead and clarify. It could be a Taurus. What is this Knight of Pentacles for Virgo? Okay, so clarified by the Ace of Swords, Virgo. Yeah, I'm really getting something here about somebody saying, "Hey, Virgo, I like you. Do you want to go on a date? Do you want to make this work?" Okay, something like that. So I feel like this is somebody who's very grounded. They're also very logical here. Okay, they feel like it makes sense to be with you. Okay, it's not necessarily all the way about love or even maybe like attraction. I'm not saying that this person doesn't admire you, but I feel like this is just showing that there's somebody who actually has a lot of clarity and they do things because they make sense. But of course, when something makes sense, that means it's going to have the best possible outcome, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the unexpected. What is the unexpected for Virgo? We have the Eight of Swords here. So we have Gemini energy here as well. Somebody can be on the Taurus Gemini cusp. But what I'm getting, Virgo, is that there's something that you might not see, or you might be seeing something that you weren't seeing before. Okay, something could be revealed to you. Let me get more information. What is this Eight of Swords here? What is this Eight of Swords for Virgo? I don't know why I'm seeing like a cauldron for some reason right now. Okay, so we have the Magician, which is both Gemini and Virgo energy. A lot of Mercury energy here. So, yeah, I feel like Virgo, there's going to be something that is communicated to you that you were not aware of here. Also, what I'm getting is that you're going to move forward in life because I feel like your blinders are going to be removed in a situation. Okay, there was something that you weren't exactly seeing, and your eyes are going to open. That way you can continue to manifest some type of dream here. Okay, so maybe you guys were really holding back when it came to entering a new phase of your life. I don't feel like you're holding back anymore. I feel like you're stepping into your power and you're making a change for the better. But let's see what the outcome is here. What is the outcome for Virgo? What is the outcome for Virgo? So for the outcome, I have the Page of Wands. So yeah, this is you stepping into a whole new life here, Virgo. I don't know what it is that you guys are manifesting because it can mean a lot of different things for all of you since this is a collective reading. But there's a whole new sense of optimism, a whole new sense of happiness here, okay? Especially when we go from the Eight of Swords to the Magician, it's kind of giving like you're getting up and going now, okay? You're not holding yourself back anymore because maybe it was just you holding yourself back all along, okay? And I think you're realizing that maybe that's what happened. Okay, so yeah, you have this new home, new attitude. This is that new attitude here with the Page of Wands, Virgo. It's very, very optimistic. Okay, and even though you don't necessarily know the outcome to something, you're still okay with moving forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we have here for you. So for the Page of Wands, we have that clarified by the Two of Pentacles. I haven't pulled the Two of Pentacles in a long time here. So what I'm getting from this, Virgo, is that you guys are deciding to have an energy of like can do. Like I can do this. There's no more can't within your vocabulary anymore, okay? So yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be able to handle a lot here as well. We do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well as Capricorn energy. Okay, but I feel like things are going to start to feel very balanced out for you, Virgo. Now there could actually be some type of choice that you're making, or there could be two things at this time that you're focusing on, and you're not focusing on anything other than those two things at this time, okay? Usually the Two of Pentacles can be a little bit chaotic. This guy's juggling these two pentacles right here. There's a lot of like choppy water behind him. But what I'm getting, Virgo, is that you're looking at things a different way. It's like instead of saying, oh, I have to work out, it's more like, well, I can work out. I get to work out. I get to do these things. I get to move my body. I get to have the privilege of being able to go somewhere and simply run errands. Okay, so I feel like if this is a whole new outlook on something here. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Hierophant. So I feel like right now, Virgo, or in the recent past, there was really something that invoked a lot of change, and you started really thinking about your finances, your tradition, what you really want in life, right? What commitments you're making. So I feel like this is actually going to be the physical action of the things that you want to attain here. Okay, so some of you can also be maybe looking for a new job or starting a new job, like having a whole new way of generating income here. But either way, you're on your way to getting yourself into a stable position, okay? But let's go ahead and grab a few more cards. What else do we have here for Virgo? What else do we have for Virgo? So we have this heat wave card in reverse, which is oppression and exhaustion. So yeah, it was just kind of saying, Virgo, like you're coming out of this mode to where you're looking at things as exhausting or like you're being oppressed, right? It's more like, you know what? I'm doing what I have to do to attain what I want. Okay, so that's kind of what you're telling yourself. Like, I'm doing what I have to do because I'm getting what I want, okay? What else for Virgo? I actually have that as an affirmation written down at my place here. How does it go? I'm doing this so I can get what I want. Okay, so yeah, whenever you're doing something, remember, you're not just doing it only simply because you have to. You're doing that because you're getting exactly what you want, okay? So we also have this neon sign card in reverse. It's homecoming and opportunities here, okay? So yeah, you know, with this homecoming and this new home, new attitude, yeah, I feel like you guys might actually be moving as well. So maybe you guys have not really, and I get that for you a lot, Virgo, to where you're moving or thinking about moving. Yeah, for some of you, you can definitely be moving away from home, okay, and just starting a whole new life over. What else do we have for Virgo? What else? So we also have this Pioneer card. It's Trailblazer, Explorer, and Long Haul Driver. Yeah, so Virgo, you guys are really like just moving locations, doing things differently. Bottom of the deck, we have Whiskey, okay, which is stubbornness, persevering, and numbing. But Virgo,